Samoa drop by Ted DiBiase. Now DiBiase firing back. McIntyre fires back. Then DiBiase. Then McIntyre. DiBiase again.
You see DiBiase is favoring the ribs. Drew McIntyre has done the damage. And now DiBiase is weak, but DiBiase's heart is keeping him in this match. He's not going to quit. He's not going to go down without a fight.
He's like, oh, what a nice reversal.
STO out of the corner, almost in the vein of Samoa Joe, who will be in action later tonight against Ezekiel Jackson.
That's going to be a hell of a match. But right now, back to this match. McIntyre with the reversal. Irish
oh, nice slam from the Sinister Scotsman as he hooks the leg. This could be it. 1, 2. No, not enough.
Only 2 on that one. Now McIntyre. No, DiBiase with a nice clothesline.
And even when he's hurt, DiBiase still has a lot of fire in him. Oh, what a big knee lift from DiBiase.
That was a vicious knee lift. And now DiBiase with a nice swinging neck breaker there.
Taking the fight right back to the Sinister Scotsman. DiBiase is not a quitter. He is a fighter through and through. The man looks to make a name of his own self, not trying to live up to his father's name. You got to think the DiBiase family is watching Teddy proudly here as he hooks the leg off that vertical suplex. 1, 2. Doesn't get him.
Only 2 count. And now DiBiase. No, McIntyre with the reversal again.
DiBiase kicking away as McIntyre looked like he was trying something big. DiBiase with the strikes in the corner. McIntyre is trapped. DiBiase raining in right after right. Stomping into the Sinister Scotsman.
DiBiase just rolling and just throwing anything he can.
And a big drop kick from the Southern Gentleman. DiBiase has got it. Cover. 1, 2. No. No dice. DiBiase does not do enough, but a big lariat from the Southern Gentleman. DiBiase could do this, ladies and gentlemen.
He could. This would be a hell of a comeback for this kid if he can.
Again, though, still favoring the ribs, so McIntyre has an advantage there, but DiBiase keeping pace with a big back body drop.
That was a thing of beauty there, that back body drop, and now DiBiase again with those strikes.
Irish whip into the ropes. Drew McIntyre in trouble. Power slam from DiBiase from former mentor Randy Orton. 1, 2, no. Again,
only 2.
And
wait a minute.
Oh! Signature spine buster from DiBiase. 1, 2, no.
Only 2. Good gracious.
But DiBiase getting a little too confident, but wait, McIntyre going to go from behind. Look at this. DiBiase lifting him up. Oh, nice vertical suplex.
Thing of beauty again with that vertical suplex. And now McIntyre. Oh, look at this.
Taking the advantage with the cheap shot on the outside. Bringing DiBiase over the ropes. McIntyre with the jabs. Irish whip. Big boot from McIntyre.
Vicious big boot there. Now McIntyre with the pin. 1, 2, no.
McIntyre now with the advantage again. And, oh, Jesus!
Oh, God, he just threw him right into those turnbuckles. Good Lord.
That's not pretty. Oh, what a gut or face buster. Face buster from McIntyre. 1, 2, no.
Looked like a reversed version of the Canatonic.
No!
Oh, look.
That flatliner has got to be it.
Oh,
McIntyre is calling for the end.
He's calling for the end here.
Hooks the arms. This has got to be all she wants.
No! Ted DiBiase with the reversal.
DiBiase will not quit.
And now these two brawling on the outside here.
McIntyre tried to take a breather, but DiBiase followed him to the outside, leveling him with that big lariat. These WEDF fans in St. Louis enjoying this fight. DiBiase tried Dream Street on the outside. McIntyre with the counter, and now chop block.
Chop block by McIntyre, and now McIntyre throws him into the guardrail.
This is now degrading down into a fight. As much as I hate to say it, a fight would actually benefit Drew McIntyre more than Ted DiBiase, given McIntyre's background.
McIntyre is indeed a brawler. He loves to take fights on the outside. He damn near thrives on it. Oh, God.
A rough, tough brawler from the land of Scotland.
That is right. And now McIntyre. McIntyre this time going to try to call for the end.
After throwing him into the steel steps, another flatliner or inverted STO, whatever you want to call it. Nonetheless, it's going to be the end. Got the arms hooked. You don't get out of it 3 times. Future shot. Connected full flush. McIntyre. 1, 2, and 3.
Drew McIntyre came in with a game plan, that premeditated attack, and it got him in here tonight.
Drew McIntyre, ladies and gentlemen, as despicable as his actions were before the match officially started, got him the job done. But despite all of that, Ted DiBiase's heart would not allow Drew McIntyre to have an easy match. It required McIntyre to ultimately throw Ted DiBiase into the steel steps for an assist that would have finally allowed him to connect with this future shock DDT you see right here that eventually put the match away and evened up the score 1-1 between McIntyre and DiBiase.
That is correct, and as you can see, that 3 count right there, McIntyre was the better man here tonight against the Southern Gentleman, Ted DiBiase.
But I can say loud, and despite all of this, despite how despicable Drew McIntyre's actions were, I think we're in the stages of seeing the beginning of a beautiful rivalry between Drew McIntyre and Ted DiBiase.
That you're right, Ocean Jax. This thing between them is far. It is only the beginning.
Oh, absolutely. But what a great match this was to start off the night, ladies and gentlemen. Just exactly what you would expect from these two men. And still,
that is correct.
And still coming up, ladies and gentlemen, we have a huge 6-man tag match with John Cena, Jeff Hardy, and John Morrison taking on R-Truth, AJ Styles, and Zach Starr. Don't miss it. And wait a minute, speaking of John Cena.
Oh, great.
I feel you, Cena. Big props to John Cena. He's finally taking a stand, letting everybody know, putting everybody on notice. He's not taking any more of this bullshit.
John Cena coming in full force.
Tell it like it is.
And R-Truth. Okay.
Ooh. Tensions have been running high between John Cena and R-Truth ever since R-Truth first came to Raw after lashing back.
Oh, that was just uncalled for.
Wow. There's just no low that R-Truth will go to. I mean, he's been exploiting Cena's...
Oh, great.
We'll get to that later. Ladies and gentlemen, joining us at ringside, this man is the United States Champion.
Does he really have to be at ringside? Really?
I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say. I mean, Loudon, I'm aware of your personal feelings of him, given what happened at ECCW Barely Legal, where he took shots at 2 certain SmackDown superstars.
That he'll never face.
And a good portion of WEDF's fan base, really all of them.
Yeah, pretty much. but I'll give his props. He beat Shelton Benjamin at barely legal. Barely.
No, there was no barely to it. Beat him clean as a sheet. It was a hard-fought match. I'm not going to diss him for it, but Matt Eichhorn is joining us at ringside, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on, what are you here for? Oh, okay. He says he's out here because he's taking some sort of personal investment into this match here with Christian. He came out, and apparently from what he's telling me, hold on, keep going. Oh, okay. Okay, he doesn't want to talk, by the way. He doesn't want to join on commentary. Before he came out here, he gave this man right here, who's been in a hell of a slump ever since, I don't even know, but he's been on a big losing streak. And Matt Eichhorn came out here to, before Christian came out here, he tried to give Christian a pep talk. Tried to, cheer Christian up and say, hey, look, man, you got to take control of this. You're better than this. You were a former WEDF World Heavyweight Champion. If there's somebody who can come back from as bad of a losing streak as this, it's you. Don't get discouraged at every loss you take.
Wow, that's actually really nice of Matt Eichhorn.
Oh, but I think that's kind of a backhanded compliment. Look at his opponent. This man, ladies and gentlemen, is the near 450-pound, self-proclaimed world's strongest monster from Silsbee, Texas, Mark Henry.
And wait a minute, if you're looking at what I'm looking at right now, Eichhorn is staring at him right now.
I would imagine he is. So, I mean, you got to think about it. Mark Henry is an intimidating figure. This man is 2-0 against the legendary, now I would say legendary after everything he's done in WEDF, Abyss. And you can think of how many years Abyss was undefeated, at least 3 years. And Mark Henry is one of the only two men who can say he pinned Abyss, but I think he's probably the only man who can say he's really got Abyss's number.
That's true. I mean, that is very true. Mark Henry has just been a monster to the monsters, and now he started with this match between Christian and Mark Henry.
But we do remember on the last Raw when Mark Henry was in a no disqualification tornado tag match with his partner Kane against Abyss and the WEDF Champion Stone Cold Steve Austin. Mark Henry was choke slammed off the top rope through this announce table right here. Swear to God. Swear to God.